Okay, everybody, can you all hear me okay? Are we all doing all right? Few things changed. We had last night's video had a few technical issues, so if you were watching, apologies for that. Everybody, I'm hoping it's sorted today. I've been in the studio doing a few things before, getting a few things sorted out. I'm hoping that it should be all okay, so should all be able to hear me. You should all be able to see me fine, and I'm hoping we don't get any little glitches in it. We shouldn't anyway. So massive today, isn't it, everybody? It's massive. They all are. I say it's massive, but it's just because they all are. We're in that zone we don't want to be in, aren't we? We're so close down the bottom end, and we just need to grab every point we can, every 3 points we can, and move away from that bottom few. So we've got Brighton away today down at the AMEX. How are we all feeling? I seen the team news. I'm happy with it. We've just been mentioned on the chat there, haven't we? I'll run over the teams now, but I'm personally happy with it. But I'll just share the lineups with you, which is scrolling along the bottom as well. But for Brighton, we have Verbruggen in goal, Veltman right back, Van Heck and Lewis Dunk in the middle. So that's Lewis Dunk back in their team against us. He would be, wouldn't he? And Tariq Lamptey at the left back. Then in front of them they've got Balaba and Ayari. On the right they've got Gruder. In the middle attacking is João Pedro, Matoma on the left, and Welbeck up front. I'm quite surprised that Minte wasn't playing again for them out on the right. They've gone for Gruder instead. So their attack's quite threatening, to be honest. I mean, Danny Welbeck's got a goal in him, hasn't he? But you'd hope really it's Matoma. To be honest, João Pedro and Matoma are the most challenging there. To be honest, the most attacking. But you just hope we've got enough to keep them out. We've got Pickford in goal. Starting 11 for us. Pickford in goal. We've got Jake O'Brien starting at right back again, which is fantastic. I wanted to see him starting. I'm really pleased that he's starting again there. I thought he had a great game against Spurs last week. To just step in how he did against Spurs was brilliant. It was a great performance, in my opinion. So I really like the fact that he's in right back again. Then we've got Tarkowski and Branthwaite in the middle. Solid at the back there. Mikalenko left back. There's nobody else that can really play there unless he was to put Ashley Young. So that's our back four. Then we've got Mangala in Gay, Garner Gay in front of the back four. Lindstrom on the right, Decore in the middle, and Dye on the left, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front once again. I'm just waiting for my stream to go live. It hasn't yet, which I'm not. I think it was supposed to be live already, so I'm hoping there's no issues there. But hope your illegal stream's as good as mine, lad, says Liam. Mate, I pay for mine. Nothing illegal about mine, Liam. I pay for mine, mate. I've subscribed. I've got a subscription to American Peacock. Let's go through some of your comments, see what everybody's thinking about the teams in that. Because I see that Emma said, are we all happy with the team? And then you've said, Emma, no surprises, really. And Naughtley said, not happy with Decore. Yeah, that's the only one. I'm happy with the team. And I said before, Naughtley, I think it's our best 11. Maybe we change Decore there for who would we put in? Harrison Armstrong, maybe in behind. But Harrison Armstrong's definitely not proven there in the Premier League, is he? He's looked all right. He's not looked too much out of place when he's been brought on. But I think that could be our best 11 we're starting at the moment. Where I've said there maybe Harrison for Decore, I mean Harrison Armstrong, by the way. Mark the Spark said, don't break a working toy. This is it, Mark, isn't it? They had a good game last week. Lost a bit of concentration at the end. The stream is now live, by the way, so we're all right. Lost a bit of concentration at the end, maybe, Mark, but I agree. Don't break a working toy. You're right there, mate. Then what have we got? Mr. Blue Skies. The rule says don't change your winning team. exactly what Mark's saying there. Emma said, yeah, he had to, especially after the start we had Sunday. Blue CJ, all right, Nick, all right, mate. And it all looks good, does it? Sounds good in that. $14 said, good afternoon, Toffees. I'm happy with a settled team and good to see Garner on the bench. That's great news, isn't it? Let's have a look at the bench. For them, I don't know all of their bench, but for them, they've got Webster, Adingra, Rutter. Do you know what? That Jorginho Rutter has scored a few lately. I mean, he's got like, I think it's 5 in 3 games, but he did get a hat-trick against Norwich, so do we count that? I'm not sure. Defo scored them, but it is against Norwich, isn't it? Come on, in the cup as well. But he scored last week against United to be 3-1 as well. I think he might have got one against Ipswich as well, did he? I think. Not 100% on that. But yeah, then they've got Minte, Gomez, Matt O'Reilly, Rushworth, Hinselwood and McConville on the bench. Injuries for them, they've got Evan Ferguson injured, Kadioglu injured, Julio, Milner, Steele and Weaver, all injuries for them. For us on our bench, we have got Nathan Patterson, Michael Keane, Jack Harrison, Virginia and Begovic, so still 2 keepers on the bench. Then we've got Ashley Young, great player to have on the bench. Hopefully if we get a goal and we need a bit of experience, you bring Ashley Young on, don't you, for that experience. Then we've got James Garner on the bench, massive, as somebody said there, $14, good to have Garner on the bench. Couldn't agree more, mate, massive having James Garner on the bench. And Harrison Armstrong we've got as well, so somebody, bit of youth there as well on the bench. So I'm feeling positive. How's everybody else feel? I feel a bit positive about today. I'm always like this though before every game, do you know what I mean? I think we all are, aren't we? We go into them, and every time I get to Goodison, whoever I speak to, everybody like predicts like 2-0, 3-0, 3-1s to Everton. Always expect nothing less, would you? Do you know what I mean? Looking forward to this game, says Hong Kong Fooey. Up the Toffees, remember Hong Kong Fooey? Takes me back, that man. Emma's feeling positive. Good, Emma. Like to see you. Hope your illegal stream's good. Mine been over that, Liam. It's not illegal. Mr. Blue Sky says the most intriguing thing for me today is will we play the same tactics or will Moyes sit back more and counter-attack? We will see. We will certainly see, won't we? What have we got? We're 6 minutes. The stream has been going then, but it's just gone back to the hold screen. I am on Peacock USA, so we'll see. Hopefully it's all right. I have got a substitute I can change to Fubo as well, which I also pay for, by the way. Tricky game, but not impossible. $14. Couldn't agree more. I think we will win this 4-1, says we are the famous EFC. We are famous EFC channel, guys. Give him a watch on YouTube, watching and young lad getting an Everton channel going. So give him a little like and follow if you have any time. I wouldn't mind. Colin Taylor says thanks for providing a watch along while I am stuck in dark deep Lancashire. Dark deep Lancashire, eh? What are you doing there and why are you stuck? Liam says if we fight for that badge again we can get 3 points here. Mate, I couldn't agree more. I think that against any team though, honestly. Any team we play in the Premier League or on wherever else the stream's back on, any team we play anywhere, we can beat them. You can on your day. You beat anyone. You fight for the badge. Maybe hope that the other team has a bit of a bad day as well. But you can beat anyone. You can beat anyone. That's football. Liam said, don't think Farewell has a say. He's just waiting for his contract to run out. These signings will be on Moyes. Somebody mentioned about signings, yeah. Liam said, Mr. Drone's got a fire stick, lad. The fire sticks, 1, they're illegal, mate, and I am doing a live video, aren't I? But 2, they're unreliable, mates. I find they're unreliable. Right, so the teams, we are 4 minutes to. The teams are just about to come out now. So you might have seen on my thumbnails, in fact, I'm going to share my video now. You might have seen on my thumbnails, guys, that I did say that I've got forfeits as well. My forfeits are, and I don't know why I brought this many, but my forfeits are that if Brighton score today, if they score, I will eat a chilli live, a whole chilli live on camera. bit of fun for you. You know, if our heads go down because Brighton score, at least you get to watch me suffering a little bit as well. Probably a stupid idea, but I've done it before. I'll do it again. Just a bit of fun. I'm just going on to share my video, guys, if I can. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm not sure if I can share it while it's live. Anyway, I'll leave that alone. I haven't got any other games running today. I normally have the other games running live. I've sweared that because it's hard to like keep an eye on things. So what I'll do at half time, if you guys want to keep me updated on any other scores, feel free to do so, please. But other than that, what I'll do, I'll just go over the half time scores. Okay, something for us to do at half time as well. So teams being lined up now. They've come out. They're on the pitch. We are ready to go. It's just going over the lineups. The other thing I need to mention here is that last night on my live video, we had a couple of guesses. We had a couple of predictions. Roy Nixon's gone for a 1-1. Charlie Brown's gone for a 4-1 Everton. Wayne R 2-1 Everton. Lunatic Ostrich 2-2. Frankie and Vinny have gone for a 1-0 Everton. If any of those score predictions are right, then I will send one of my bobble hats to whichever person's got that score prediction right. I don't care who it is. I just hope one of them is right, because that's a win for us. Hope that Chile is still in one piece later. Me too, mate. Me too. And that's the whole point of it, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'll do it when they score, because it's a bit of suffering for us, isn't it? Like I say, it might be a bit of fun for you guys as well. Guys, keep those likes and that coming if you wouldn't mind as well. All the likes, and if anybody does know how to share my video, because I've not figured out how to do it on social media, then please do so. Right, managers shaking hands. This game is about to get underway, and I need to make sure I start the time. Come on, you Blues! Come on! We need to get at these early, don't we? Get at them quick. Not let them settle into their game. Just get right at them. These are a decent side, Brighton. These are a decent side, but just because I'm 40 plus years old, I remember the days when, like, teams like Brighton for us, you know, we'd be going into it just so confident, and it's horrible that it's come to the point nowadays that, you know, when we go and face teams like Brighton and Forest and Wolves, anyone else, you go into it like worried, like thinking they're actually the better team and they should win. I hate that, you know. Brighton are kicking off. We are ready to go. Nervous but excited, me too. And here we go. Brighton have kicked off. As I'm watching it, Brighton are shooting from my left to right. Everton obviously shooting the other way. Balls up in the air, bouncing around a bit. We forced them back. It was with Tarek Lamptey. We forced them right back to their keeper. What's his name? Verbruggen. Lewis Dunk on the ball now. Passes to Van Hecker. And we're not putting pressure on. It's only like seconds in. We have now started to, actually. They've passed it back to the keeper. Decore's chasing it down. Comes out to Dunk again. Back to the keeper. And we've pushed them right back to their keeper. And we are pushed right up the park as well. It's what we want to see, isn't it? It's definitely what we want to see. In the other games we've seen this season, our watch-alongs, Everton have just been in this real defensive shape. They've now put it up the left. Tariq Lamptey had gone up the left and ran in behind Jake O'Brien there, but the ball was too long and far for him, and it went out for a throw into Everton. But he had got in behind Jake O'Brien there, so that's the problem with that's obviously the problem with pushing up, isn't it? Still want to see us do it though. Pickford on the ball now, long kick. It's Calvert-Lewin who heads on, and Dye's going to make this out on the left. He does make it, and Dye on the ball. He's tackled really well by Veltman. And we forced them to put it out for a throw down by the corner. Great tackle by Veltman, that, to be honest. It's nice though, Dominic Calvert-Lewin won the header. Onto Ndiaye, who picked it up. Made it into an attack. Mikalenko's thrown it into Ndiaye. Passes back to Mikalenko. Mikalenko's... Oh, he's just lost out. Looked like Mikalenko then. He was in front of the defender. The defender's trying to kick it away. And Mikalenko, it looked like he touched it onto the defender. And it went out for a corner, but Balaba it was. But the referee is given a goal kick. Love to see that in bit of close up again. They're not going to show it. Brighton goal kick, but they are playing it out from the back. The keeper didn't even take the goal kick. Defender took it and passed to the keeper, but the keeper's just walking with it now. No pressure. He's walked right out to the 18 yard and there's no pressure. Come on. He's passed it now to Van Heck. He tries to pass it up, but Idrissa Gueye won it back. Passed it to Ndiaye, who lost the ball. It's now come into the middle. Back to Van Heck. Not much doing at the moment, to be honest. We're not letting them play out. But Brighton seem just happy to just keep hold of it anyway. And now he's played it up to the left. Tariq Lamptey's gone past. See Jake O'Brien there. That's twice now. That's twice. Tariq Lamptey had gone right up the left. He played a long ball over Jake O'Brien's head. He's onside as well. It's showing he's well onside. Comes right over Jake O'Brien's head. Then Jake O'Brien he put his arm on Tariq Lamptey as he made his way into the box. But he let go. If he'd have kept hold of him there and Lamptey went down, that would have been a penalty, you know. Jake O'Brien's going to have a little look at that, because that's twice already that Lamptey's got him behind going down the left there. Everton on the ball with Decore. It's with Decore coming up the left inside our half, but he just runs it out for a throw-in. Brighton take the throw-in. Quick all the way back to Van Heck and Lewis Dunk. Come on, Brighton, behave yourself, family gaming. Gotcha. All the way back to the Brighton keeper. Up the Friedkin toffees. That's it, Glenn. Come on. Coffite says, let's be having you. Let's be having you. I like that name. Finally catching Mr. Drone live stream. Welcome, Glenn. Welcome. Van Heck bringing the ball forward. Calvert-Lewin brushes him off the ball as he forces him into a long pass. We win it, pass it back to Pickford, who passes it out to Mikalenko, knocks it back to Branthwaite, who knocks it right up the park. Oh, great control by Calvert-Lewin. Yeah, I was going to say Brighton put it out for the throw, but they were just about to take it then. The referee has blown up and said it's our throw. Brilliant control by Calvert-Lewin, the way he brought that down. So hope he's got a bit of confidence about him, since last week. He looked really confident last week. That goal he took early in the first half against Spurs was brilliant, wasn't it? What you want to see your forward do. We've been caught out on the ball there. Nothing's come of it yet. Throw into Everton. We got caught at the back there. Passing it back. I think it was Mangala passed it back to Tarkowski, but it was too short. I think it was might have been Welbeck there. Capitalised on it. Nothing come of it though. It's with Branthwaite at the moment. Back to Pickford. Plays it to Tarkowski. Everton are trying to play out from the back as well. And we did this last week against Spurs. But Pickford's now, it's gone back to Pickford, and he's rushed into the clearance, and he's just booted it out. Throw into them. It's Veltman taking it. Veltman's deep in our half, like. But he does throw it back to Van Heck, who passes it across field to Lewis Dunk. Brighton definitely having more of the ball in these early stages. Mitoma's on the ball now. We don't want him on the ball. Then they go back to Dunk, who passes it up to Gruder. It's with Welbeck at the moment. They're passing it around well at the moment. It's with Tariq Lamptey, who knocks it in. Oh, Branthwaite clears it. Then they have a shot. Shot blocked. Gruder knocks it in again. He's offside. Tarkowski had just chested it down to Pickford anyway. Done really well. But I think it was Gruder who was offside. Free kick to Everton. It's with Jordan Pickford inside the box. Brighton were knocking it round quite well then though. Just outside our box. Everton are playing out from the back again as well. Jordan Pickford knocks it over the head of Pedro to Branthwaite. And Branthwaite has gone for the long ball. Oh, I was up to Calvert-Lewin. Lewis don't get his heads on it and heads it back to the keeper. But Calvert-Lewin kept running. And looked like he might have made it, but Verbruggen, the keeper, did collect it into his arms. He's dropped it on the floor, playing it out, but we're not putting any pressure on. Again, we are right up there. We're standing right outside their box, but not just letting them play it out instead of putting the pressure on. Now we've won it back really quickly. I think it was Garner Gay won it off Welbeck in the middle. It's gone back to Pickford, who's kicked it really high. Bit of head tennis there. Drops to Welbeck, right in the centre circle. Back to Duncan, out to Veltman, back to Van Heck. I think they're going to be forced to use the keeper. No, they're not. They've played it out quite well, actually. Brighton. Garner Gay wins it back again, but he just can't keep it in. Twice he's won the ball back really quickly, though. Garner. That's what people are saying. Come on, you Blues. Yes, come on. Deploy your likes, people. 179 watching and only 37 likes. Yeah, I love that, Ash. Please, people, hit your likes. Hit your likes. The more likes, the more likely it is that people will see it on YouTube. The more likes, get your comments in. Anybody watching it? Has anybody got a stream going and watching it? 1-0 to Bournemouth, is it? Against Forest? Is it really? So you want Bournemouth are doing all right as well, aren't they? Bastards. Tariq Lamptey's just gone round Lindstrom. Whoa, he tried to play it into Welbeck, making the run inside the box, but it was blocked out by Tarkowski, I think. It's come back out to Mitoma on the left. Brighton look really, really calm, happy to take their time and attack. Van Heck passes it back to Balaba. Out to Lamptey. He's got Lindstrom in front of him. He's managed to put the ball in. It was João Pedro wins the header, but it goes over the bar. But João Pedro rose above Branthwaite. Oh, no, it's not. It's Mikalenko. Branthwaite was in front, so he rose above Mikalenko. Wins the header, but puts it over the bar. Goal kick to Everton. So is that right then, guys? It's look on your phone. It is 1-0 to Bournemouth. No, I don't need to look. I trust you, mate. I'm just saying. I will, though, if you insist. Look on your phone. Bloody hell, Norwich beat Swansea 5-1 earlier. 1-0 Southampton against Newcastle as well, guys. 1-0 Bournemouth, 1-0 Liverpool against Ipswich. That was just 3 points in the bag, isn't it? That's an absolute banker today. Home banker. Liverpool. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin has gone down. Holding his right hamstring here. He wasn't even challenged either. He just went up to win a header, but there was no challenge in it. And as he's landed, he's gone down holding his right hamstring. He's still down at the moment, guys. This isn't looking good. He's just taking some water on though. It doesn't look like at the moment right now. Yeah, he's coming off. He's coming off, Beto. He's coming on. He has one good game. He has got a good game last week. One good game. And he's injured. It wasn't even challenged then, you know. He wasn't even running fast. He's ran to just win a header that's coming over, floating over the top. And as it's like before he even landed, he like lands holding it. One decent game and he's injured. He's like the glass man, isn't he, eh? Glass man. Beto find the netto. Yes, Blue CJ. Beto find the netto. Beto find the netto. Yeah, DCL off. DCL off for Beto. Let's see some clumsy play, but hopefully good play by Beto. I say clumsy play, he just has this look, just this like clumsiness about him when he runs and everything, Beto. But look, he's got a new manager here, Beto, hasn't he? This is his time to shine and just show David Moyes what he can do. He should be relishing this opportunity here, Beto. Drop ball to Brighton here, because they put it out for Calvert-Lewin to get some assistance. Fair play, you know. Dropped it to Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk just hit it all the way along the floor to Mikalenko to pass it back to Pickford. Fair play, that. Like that, Lewis Dunk. Beto wins a header. It drops to the core. Oh, what? We nearly scored there. So Beto's won the header. Decore's run on past him to the right. Let's have a look at this. Decore's ran past him in behind the right back. Then it comes to Beto. Decore passed it to Beto, and it's like, I don't know if he's let it run past because Ndiaye was... No, he's tried to control it, and he hasn't controlled it. But Balaba then picks it up, and he's like... touched it to the keeper, but the keeper didn't want to hit it. Bit of miscommunication by Balba and the keeper, and it rolls just past the post and out for a corner to Everton. It could, honestly, that could have rolled in easy. That corner to Everton, first corner of the game. Lindstrom to take the corner. Come on, Beto, find the netto. Who said that before? Yeah, Beto's come on there. Everton gang. Lindstrom with the corner. Come on. Corner comes in, it's high to the back post. Or it comes out to Mangala, who just hit it back in. Now they've cleared it. Brighton have cleared it up to the halfway line. On the left, Garner Gay on the ball to take the throw in. He's going to drop it for Mikalenko to take though. He does. Wait till you see that later. That was like miscommunication between Balaba and their keeper, and it could have just easily rolled in. I think the keeper thought Balaba was going to deal with it, and he thought the keeper was going to. And they just let it roll. Gutted it wasn't rolling on target. Mikalenko's throw into Braithwaite. Passes it to Tarkowski. Pass it out to Jake O'Brien. Jake O'Brien's not had a great start, to be honest, because he's just let Lamptey in behind him a couple of times. But hopefully that was just a little warning. He's on it now. Braithwaite plays it up to Ndiaye. Unlucky Ndiaye. It's Veltman's won it off, and that's twice Veltman's putting a good challenge on Ndiaye, you know. Won the ball. It's back to Brighton now at the back, but we seem to be stopping and not putting the pressure on. I just prefer it when we just keep going, because Van Heck's just standing with it, like going to kick that way, and he had it for about 30-40 seconds there. It's out of the, I know it's out of our danger zone, but just put the pressure on, make them play. Back to Lewis Dunk again. This what I mean. It's gone back. It's gone round from Veltman, Van Heck, Lewis Dunk, Lamptey, and then all the way back round. It's been Van Heck again now. He now passes it to Balaba. Midfielders had to come deep to get it. He passes it to Veltman, who goes past Ndiaye. He then goes down, claiming a pull down from Ndiaye, but the referee waves that off. And Ndiaye just tries to nip it over to Garner, but it goes out for a throw-in to them. It's too high. They've taken the throw-in quick to Welbeck. He's passed it back to Pedro, back to Veltman, back to Van Heck. A lot of the ball for Brighton, but not doing an awful lot with it. But not because we're not letting them though either. We're not really putting much pressure on. We're just letting them keep hold of it. A couple of Brighton players started making runs in behind there, but it wasn't spotted luckily by Lewis Dunk. A running behind has been spotted now. It was Welbeck, but the ball in behind just ran all the way through to Pickford. Branthwaite had him covered as well, it looked like. Ran through to Pickford. Passing round at the back, says Gavin. Yeah, they are, mate. What's your score prediction? Everton gang, mine. Yesterday I've done 3-2 Everton. 3-2 Everton. Just looking at this though, the way it started, I don't think we're going to get 5 goals in this game. I hope we don't, Swags. If they score 2, remember that's 2 chilies for me. 1 chili every time they score, and that's why I hope they don't. No chilies for me today. Everton, come on. Brighton on the ball again, passing it back. This time it's who's number 9? Yeah, João Pedro. João Pedro passes it all the way back to Verbruggen, the keeper. Then Lewis Dunk passes it to Van Heck. Pass it to Veltman. Pass it past Mikalenko to Pedro. Oh, Pedro's made the run in behind. Pickford's got it covered. It's gone out for a goal kick. Pickford's asking for the offside flag for Pedro. It's gone out for a goal kick anyway. Why are you bothered, mate? Nil-nil. Nearly 20 minutes on the clock. Let's have a look at the other scores whilst Everton play this out from the back. No, I won't, because we have played it out. Branthwaite's on the ball. Passes it straight to Brighton. Who was it? Veltman. Passes straight to Veltman. Garner Gay's won it back. Lovely there. Now he's dilly-dallying on it a bit. He doesn't know what to do with it. He passes it to Ndiaye. He does get out to Ndiaye. Comes to Mikalenko, who chips it up to Beto. Brighton win it back and pass it back to Verbruggen. We're going to have to get our foot on the ball here a bit, Blues. Really are. It's just possession is all Brighton. It pretty much has been all game, to be totally honest with you. And Calvert-Lewin's gone off injured, despite the fact we haven't even really had the ball. Ball's with Lewis Dunk, who crosses the halfway line. Pass it forward to Mitoma. We need to keep him off the ball, to be fair. Everton win it back and played some nice little triangles there. Played some nice triangles there to get it cleared. But then we've Lindstrom's then clipped it up. I think it was Lindstrom, Jake O'Brien, and might have been Decore. Nice little triangles when we won it back, and we're passing it and just moving it, making little pockets of space to keep the ball away from Brighton down by our corner flag. It was good. But the ball's straight back to Brighton now. With Veltman, who goes for a run in behind by somebody, Bruder, I think. Is it Bruder? Gruder? It's with Tarkowski at the back. Out to O'Brien. He's got Lindstrom on the ball in the end, but he didn't at first. Lindstrom's played a lovely ball over the top to Mykolenko. Just switched it over the field. Mykolenko's found and die. He finds Garner, who passes it back to Branthwaite. This is what we need. We need a little spell of possession here. We've still got it. Mangala's on the ball, crossing the halfway line. Pass it to Jake O'Brien, who comes back to Tarkowski. Tarkowski goes forward, long, to Mykolenko, who's ran down. Brighton head it out, but it comes straight to Undai. Back to Garner. He passes it infield to Mangala. Back to Branthwaite and back out to Garner, who's on the left. He's attacking down the left. Passes a ball across the centre to Decore. Decore loses it. Brighton come away with the ball. But he's got 4 Everton players around him. I'm not sure who that was who come away with the ball there. Ayari it was. He had 4 Everton players around him and we won it back really quickly. It's come to Garner on the left now. He's unsure what to do with it. Really unsure what to do with it. Gets a 1-2 with Decore. And he's unsure again, so he goes back to Branthwaite. Lack of movement there, Blues. Real lack of movement for us when Garner's just standing there looking for something to do with it. It's not good, is it? It's with Pickford now. Long ball up. He finds Mykolenko. Heads it into the middle. Garner wins it. Pass it to Undai, who uses Mangala. Goes out to Jake O'Brien. He uses Lindstrom on the right. Lindstrom passes it back. Lindstrom's looking really, really solid. He's picking out his passes really quick. It's with Branthwaite now, who's well past the halfway line. Branthwaite's gone out to Mykolenko on the left. But it's come back to Branthwaite. Into the middle with Garner and Mangala. Then we go back to Tarkowski. Out to Jake O'Brien. Back to Tarkowski. Across field to Branthwaite. Both teams seem happy to be in possession, but not really attack. Brighton won it back and tried to put a quick attack together, but Jake O'Brien cut out the through ball, used Pickford, and Pickford brought it out to Branthwaite, who's giving it to Garner. But that was, if the ball was better by Brighton, Ayari it might have been, but if the ball was better, we could have been in trouble there. But Jake O'Brien cut it out really well. He's on the ball now. Brings it into Garner. Pass it into the middle with Undai. He's giving it up to Mykolenko, who's on the left. Mykolenko put a ball in. The header was won by Brighton. Head out and they're on the ball now. Playing it round the back. 0-0, 25 minutes. Brighton had more of the ball, definitely. Everton have just had a little spell, 5 minutes or whatever, a little spell of possession. The thing is, when we had the possession there, it seemed like we wanted to make more out of the possession. Definitely. Brighton just seem happy. Brighton seem a lot more patient. They're happy to keep hold of it, play it around the back like they are now. They're just playing it around. Then they've done a ball up to Mitoma on the left, but Jake O'Brien was onto that, and then he's passed it to Lindstrom, who had 3 round him, and then Lindstrom went down, tried to win the free kick, but it wasn't given. Then he jumps back up and pulls back Welbeck, and the free kick is given to Brighton. But yeah, as I was saying, Brighton seem the happier to have possession and be patient about it. It does look like when we pick up possession, there's a little bit more urgency about us. Lamptey on the ball now, on the left, but he passes it back to Dunk, who passes it along to Van Hecker. And then they look for Lamptey up behind O'Brien, but O'Brien's picked that out. So, as I said earlier, there was a couple of times where they did pick out Lamptey, but O'Brien's cut that one out. Well, we were looking at attacking then. with Garner, but Matoma come back and won it off Garner quite easy. Garner went down, but it wasn't a foul. Brighton on the ball now, passing it round the back. Just have a little look at some other scores. Newcastle have brought one back against Southampton. Other than that, still 1-0 Bournemouth against Forest and 1-0 Liverpool against Ipswich. Wolves Arsenal is 0-0. Matoma on the ball on the left, passes it back in field to Lamptey. Lamptey uses Balaba. Oh, João Pedro has a shot. It's blocked. The edge of the box. It drops out to Lamptey, who passes it to Matoma. Does a 1-2 back to Lamptey. You got Mangala and Lindstrom there. Mangala has not gone with Lamptey. We're all right, but you had Mangala and Lindstrom marking Lamptey and Matoma. Lamptey gave it to Matoma, and then Lamptey moved off, and Mangala just stood there. So Matoma passes it back, and then Lamptey tries to hit it in, but luckily I think it was Tarkowski got in front of it, blocked the cross. Mangala just stood still. He was like a statue, just stood still and let Lamptey run off him. It's not good enough, that. Nothing come of it, but it's not good enough. It's back with Brighton now. They're passing it around the back four, but the back four are now inside our half. It goes out to Tariq Lamptey, who uses Matoma on the left. He's used Lamptey. He's fouled by Lindstrom just outside the box down on the left. Lamptey's playing really well. Lamptey's being a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. Yeah, Lindstrom just takes him out. I'll be honest, it's quite a good foul. This foul's come. He's about, say, 5 yards outside the box, so there's no danger of being a penalty. And he's charging into the box. Mangala's in front of him. But one drop of the shoulder past Mangala. Who knows what he does with that? So it's a good foul by Lindstrom. Didn't get booked for it. Yeah, he did. He got booked for it. So that's a bit gutted. That's a bit gutted. Lindstrom's been booked, but still a good foul. It's a free kick to Brighton in a dangerous area. Gruder and Ayari are over the free kick. The ref's just having a word with our wall, which consists of Lindstrom and Garner Gay. Lamptey out of contract this year. We should be looking for him. He's good, isn't he? He's good. He's really good then. It looks like Ayari's gonna take this free kick. Oh, they're big. No, he does take it, but he hits it to Pickford. Catch it! Ayari just knocked it to whoever else was there with him. Sorry, Brighton on the ball here still. They put it back in from the right. Mangala clears it with his head. Pickford punched that one clear. And honestly, it looked like he could have just caught it. Veltman on the ball now. Passes it to Gruder. Pass it back to Veltman. They're on the right. Then they pass it all the way back to Van Heck, who's on the halfway line. He passes it to Lewis Dunk. It's come out to Danny Welbeck's out on the left. Then to Ayari. Then Lamptey has got it on the left. Back to Ayari. Uses Matoma. Back to Ayari. It's good quick play, but Ayari puts the ball in. There's no one there. I don't know what he was going for there. He puts the ball in. It goes all the way over. Out for a goal kick to Everton. But honestly, whoever's over the ball, Ayari and Pedro, whatever, they take the free kick. They do a 1-2. Comes back to Ayari. As he crosses it over, Pickford comes out. He gets a good punch on it, but he wasn't really challenged. It honestly looked like he could have just caught it. Don't know why he didn't just catch that ball. Come to nothing. It's a goal kick here. Pickford takes it. Long ball up. It goes to Beto. Beto wins the header, but he heads it back towards Pickford. That's what I say about clumsiness. It's mad. Brighton back on the ball, but don't know what Beto thought he was doing there. He wins it dead easy. Heads it right back towards our goal. Veltman to Baliba. Back to Van Heck. Ball over the top. To the left. It's got to Lamptey. It wasn't meant for him, but Lamptey ran on, so he did win it. Lindstrom was challenging there. Lindstrom obviously had to be careful. But Decore wins it back. Plays it to Lindstrom. He passes it to Jake O'Brien. Back to Lindstrom. He puts it into Tarkowski, who just does this half-assed clearance. Passes straight to them. It's come back to Veltman now. Who's their number 8? Gruder. Keep forgetting him. Back to Van Heck. Newcastle 2-1 up, are they? Everton have won it back now with Ndai. Now it's Beto. Beto's charging through. Not really. As I said that, he stopped charging and starts kind of walking. He's passed it out to Decore on the right. Decore passes it back again. Said this the other night. Decore slows down our attacks so much. We've still got it. It's with Garner in the centre circle, but he passes it to Branthwaite. Back to Garner. Back to Branthwaite. Branthwaite's inside their half. He uses Ndai. Got Veltman on his back. It comes back to Branthwaite, and Branthwaite uses Pickford. I suppose we've got to keep hold of it, haven't we? We need a bit of respite for a bit, so we've kept hold of the ball. Back out with Branthwaite on the left. And Garner's come really deep to collect the ball. Pass it to Decore, who'd ran all the way back, stood 5 yards in front of Garner and said, give me the ball, and then passed it back to him. Lindstrom is fouled by Matoma out on the right. Free kick to Everton. It's about 10 yards inside, 10-15 yards inside their half, but it might be a good opportunity for us to just get the big lads up and put a ball in the box. Royal Blue Rich says Decore's a waste of space and always has been. I don't know if he always has been, to be honest with you. Honestly, I say this, when he first, right there, Tarkowski's taken the free kick and he puts it high into the box. It was won by Branthwaite. They've got it clear. Won by Branthwaite and almost dropped for Decore. Just we were saying about him. Everton throw and Garner takes it. Yeah, when Decore first signed for us, I thought he was decent, you know. Honestly thought he was alright. The way he put himself about in that. Thought he was decent. Everton Jake O'Brien just tried to play the ball to Beto along the floor. It didn't work. And it's back with Lewis Dunk. My granddad can't even watch the game anymore because of the anxiety. Yeah. It is hard, isn't it? It is hard work, the anxiety. Do you know what you say about anxiety? There was a lad last season gave me a ticket to go with him. It was like on his lad's ticket or something. His lad wasn't going. He gave me his ticket to go on his. Can't remember what game it was, you know. But Everton scored, and he actually he was that anxious and I think worked up about the game. Everton scored that he actually flipping fainted next to me for a couple of seconds. Everton have just given away a free kick to Brighton in our half. It's Gruder coming forwards, and I think he's challenged by, I think, Branthwaite, but it looked like he gave the free kick for an earlier challenge by Garner. Matoma coming down the left. Tries to go past Jake O'Brien. Jake O'Brien puts in a lovely challenge, puts it out for a throw into Brighton. Tariq Lamptey's on the throw-in now. Throws it back to Lewis Dunk. Wonder who he's going to pass it to. Yeah, it's Van Heck. They must have the most passes between them two. He's gone forward to Veltman. They've tried the ball forwards. Mikalenko's on it and he just has to hit it behind him over his own head and out for a throw into them. 2-0 to Liverpool, is it? Yeah, it's a like I say, that's a banker, that one, isn't it? Liverpool at Anfield against Ipswich. Anybody puts Ipswich to win that. Mental. Everton win a free kick. Garner wins a free kick down by our defending left corner flag. Down by the corner flag there. We're trying to win it off them. We do win it off them. Then Garner shields the ball and goes down. He's really good at doing that. Really experienced, professional at doing that, isn't he, winning those free kicks. Brighton have had 3 attempts, we've had 1. No attempts on target yet from either team. Goalkeepers, nothing to do yet. Looks like these chilies may be staying in the fridge here tonight, hopefully. Pickford plays it up. We win the header again, but it comes back towards us. Okay, now we come out to Decore, who just like knocks it, tries to knock it up. And Die on the ball. Ah, he goes down. That looked like a free kick to me, that. And Brighton have played it. They tried to play. They're really going over the left. They tried to play to Matoma, past O'Brien, but O'Brien's onto it. He's really picked up here, O'Brien, because like I said, the first few minutes, they got Lamptey in behind him a couple of times, but he's really got his head together now, Jake O'Brien. They shall not pass. Pickford plays it up. It looks like... It looked like Beto's shouting for a handball there. So it's dropped into their box. I don't know what the ref's given. Don't know if he's given us... Let's have a look at this. Oh, this is going to be a penalty. This is going to be a penalty, I think. This is going to be a penalty. He's challenging, he's running with Beto. And Veltman's gone down. And he's hit it with his arm. He's hit it out. It has to be a penalty, Blues. It has to be. If this isn't a penalty, I don't know what is. Because he hasn't given a foul to them. So he doesn't think Beto's fouled him. Which he hasn't. Beto hasn't fouled him. This has got to be a penalty. He slapped the ball out to stop Beto getting the ball. The only thing they'll do is say Beto's fouled him. They can't do that. Has to be a pen. Has to be. Remember, everybody, I might be like 10, 20 seconds behind or so. But that has to be a penalty. Veltman has slapped the ball out of play. There's no other way of looking at it. Pen all day, says Royal. The ref's going to look at it. He's giving it one of them. He's running across to the screens, people. We know what happens here. Well, let's say 9.5 times out of 10. He does give the decision, doesn't he? You know, he changes the on-field decision and gives the pen. 9.5 times out of 10. There is obviously that 0.5 time. He's watching it now. It's actually showing the screen while he's watching it as well. There's a Brighton fan behind the screen flashing money at the ref. Going, it's like he's saying, like trying to bribe the ref. It's quite funny, that. It's only a fiver though. Like he's going to change it for a fiver. Mike Dean on Sky Sports says it has to be. It has to be. It has to be. Honestly, guys, has to be a penalty. The ref's walking away. Penalty! It's a penalty! Come on, Blues, come on! It's a penalty. I can't stand still here. I can't stand still. Veltman's... I don't know if this gets worse for Brighton. It could be deliberate handball. This could get worse for Brighton, you know. He's sending him off, I think. Wait there. This could get worse for Brighton. Could get better for us. Because the Brighton, he's like the Brighton players. No, I don't know. I don't know if they're just kicking off because it's a pen. The Brighton players were saying something to the ref. And they all look like... Now their keeper's been booked. So the Brighton players were all saying something to the ref, and it looked like they were like going they were like devastated, but he'd already given the pen. So it looked like, I didn't know if he'd said to them, I've got to send him off, deliberate handball or something like that. But he hasn't actually even booked Veltman. It might be because he was like falling when he took it. Iliman Ndiaye on the penalty. Iliman Ndiaye on the penalty. He's putting the ball down now. It's showing his last 3 penalties he's scored. On the screen it's showing where he's put them. Come on, Ndiaye. Come on. My watch has just buzzed, so I think that's probably telling me already. Come on, Ndiaye. Yes! Come on! Straight in the bottom corner, guys. Straight in the bottom corner. Bottom left. Come on, you Blues. Come on! 1-0 Everton. Let's change that score. Where's the score? 1 goal. Let's go. Let's go Blues. 1-0 Everton. So nervous, man. Slots it. Bottom left. Keeper went the right way as well, you know. Keeper goes the right way. Just doesn't reach it. Nearly got it, you know. Keeper. Nearly got it. It was enough. Probably perfect pen, you know. Because it's enough in the corner. And with just enough power to make sure the keeper would have had to have dived like earlier or something to make that. Great penalty. Up the toffees. Come on, you Blues. I'm in love. I can't deny. Iliman Ndiaye. Oh, Ndiaye's been booked. What did he do? Did he go into the crowd or something? Ndiaye's been booked. Brighton just tried a long ball up to Matoma. He must have gone into the crowd. I was too excited. We're going to win the league. Guys, I know, just before half time, Wayne, how good's that? Just before half time. Keep hold of this. You know, settle down. Lindstrom's just given away another free kick there. He just, as Ayari jumped for the ball, Lindstrom just like put his back in and come down. Not too much like, but Lindstrom just going to have to be a bit careful, isn't he? Brighton on the ball now. Passed it to Balaba in the middle. Veltman tries to pass it through, but he doesn't. Everton get hold of it. It looked like Ndiaye was taken down there, you know, and nothing given. Oh, Lindstrom, beautiful feet. Oh, and he loses it. Oh. He's got it back. And wins a throw. Sorry, I was laughing there because there was quite a few players at Everton and Brighton doing a few little tricks. Then it fumbled between their feet and it was all over the place for a minute there, to be honest. Everton throwing. Tell you what, this is much different, isn't it? This like watching a different Everton team, honestly. It's amazing what, like, free kick to Everton. João Pedro just fouls Branthwaite as the ball's coming over. Brighton are trying to play it over the top. Branthwaite goes up, and Pedro just jumps into him. That's horrible. It's horrible, that one, you know. Well, he wasn't even looking at the ball, wasn't looking up or nothing. Just runs and jumps straight into Branthwaite as he's in the air. No card or nothing like, but not a good challenge, that. Yeah, I was saying there, it's amazing, isn't it, what a coach can do to the same group of players. By the way, Beto, 7 minutes added on. Beto was superb there as well, winning that. Beto was superb, winning that penalty. If he didn't persist and keep running, trying to win it, then, you know, we wouldn't have got it, because he put Veltman under that pressure to put that challenge in. Out for a Everton had the ball there as well, trying to put an attack together. Out for a throw into Everton. On the attacking left, it's with Mikalenko. Ball in his hands, taking his time. Now he throws it straight to them. He went for Beto, but it did go straight to them. Gruder knocks it up in the air. Beto wins a header. Beto needs to figure out where he wants to head the ball. It's with Ndiaye, who's challenged by Balaba. Ndiaye goes down with a smile on his face there. He laughs at that one. Balaba gets booked for that. I'm busy here with these cards and that, aren't I? Balaba was booked for that. Ndiaye went down laughing though. He knew what he'd done there. Ndiaye, he just got hold of the ball out by the touchline, and as Balaba comes into challenge, he sees it coming. He knocks it, and then just kind of invites the challenge. You know, really good play. Really good play. Gets one of theirs booked. It's Mikalenko taking the free kick out on the left. Now Ndiaye's on it as well. We've got the big lads in the box. Mikalenko knocks it in. It's too long. It's too high and long. Comes to Balaba, who tries to attack, but he's got Decore with him. Decore drags him down. And it's a free kick to Brighton. They take it quick, pass it back to Dunk. Come on, you Blues. 1-0 Everton. 47 minutes. We've got another 5 to play of added time. See this half out. Veltman on the ball. In his own half. Tries to play ball over the top to Welbeck, but Tarkovsky won that really well. Comes to Decore. Didn't have much to do with it, so he passed it all the way back to Pickford. Pickford leathers it up towards Lindstrom. But Tariq Lamptey wins the header and heads it out for a throw into Everton. Jake O'Brien strolling over to pick the ball up. Absolutely fine, nothing wrong with that, mate. Take your time. Still got hold of it. Still got hold of it. Still got hold of it. He throws it. It's back with... He threw it up to Beto. Beto this time did head it the right way. Knocks it on, but only to Van Heck, who then plays it to Lewis Dunk. 1-0 Everton. Iliman Ndiaye scoring the penalty. Come on. Charlie Adam out. Who's that? Emma. Brilliant. Was that straight after that free kick? Yeah. Oh, brilliant. We're going to be on that all season now, aren't we? Every time there's like a bad corner, free kick, whatever. Balaba has a shot. It's low and it's wide. He had the shot from, say, 10 yards outside the 18 there, 30 yards out or so. We'd reduced them to shooting from that distance. It was easy wide. Pickford would have had it covered, but easy wide. Everton playing the ball out. Oh, we nearly played it out really well, but Brighton have won it. Everton have won it back quickly. It's with Ndiaye. Yeah, he wins a throw-in off Veltman. Veltman, for some reason, thought it was his throw. He blatantly kicked the ball out, you fucking sausage. He throws it back to Mikalenko to take the throw, and Mikalenko is hopefully taking his time on it. He is. He now throws it. Nice long throw to Beto. But Balaba's gone down, holding his face, claiming that he took some sort of... Yeah, Beto's backed into him with his elbow, but there's nothing really in it. It's a free kick, probably. Nothing else. We're 50 minutes. We've got 2 minutes left of this half. It's a Brighton free kick. That was quite weird how he took that, but Veltman passed it all the way back to Verbruggen, who passed it out to Van Heck. Back to Veltman. He's got Everton players round him. This is what I like, the pressure on the ball. It's what we did to Tottenham last week, you know. Just keep that pressure up. Run yourselves into the ground. Keep that pressure up. Make them rush. Make them play. And Ndiaye's just won it back lovely from Gruder. Then plays it up to Beto. Van Heck wins it. Well, Beto did win it and bring it down. And as he tried to go round Van Hecke gets a foot in, knocked it out for a throw-in. Beto's looked good, you know. Beto's actually looked all right, apart from the clumsy headers heading it back towards our goal and that. He's looked all right. Pickford lumps it upfield. Van Hecke rises above Beto there, but he clearly had his arms on his shoulder. And it was obvious because he rose about 7 foot above Beto. Brighton try and play the ball over to the left there. Jake O'Brien was well onto it again, but he lets it roll through to Pickford, who lets it roll all the way through. Just before it goes out for a corner, he picks it up. Pickford will probably keep hold of this for 30 seconds or so, as long as he can. He's still got it now. Danny Welbeck's got his arms up, shouting for the ref to tell him to hurry up. Pickford does now hit it long, up to Beto, but it is Balaba who wins the header. Then to Tarkowski. Then Branthwaite drops to Mangala. Yep, free kick. Ayari takes Mangala down. And it's half time. It is half time. Come on, you Blues. We just sort all this out. Right, there we go. That's the administration sorted out. 1-0, Everton. Undai with the penalty. Brighton have definitely had more of the ball. But as I said a little earlier, that although Brighton had more, they seemed comfortable to keep hold of the ball and be patient with it and try and play it round and all that. Everton just seemed like they had more urgency. As soon as we got it, we were the team that as soon as we got hold of it, looking to move forwards with it, which I liked. I really liked that. You know, it's okay, let them have the ball if they want the ball. Joe's been doing that this season. Nottingham Forest have been doing that, haven't they? Just let the other team have the ball. Just let them have it. But as soon as we do get it, go. Urgency, make things happen. And that's what we've done. Bit of urgency. We tried a couple of times. And then the bit of urgency put... who was it? Veltman in trouble as he's challenging with Beto in the box. And he falls over. He's falling down. That's his problem. He's falling down. And as he does, all he can do is slap the ball out. It was stupid by him because the ball's running quite quick towards the touchline as well. So he may as well have just let it run out. I'm not sure. Look, it would have been difficult for Beto to do something with it, with the ball running at that speed. But he took a chance, put his hand on it. I don't know why you do that knowing there's VAR. But he did, and I'm happy he did. 1-0 Everton half time. I don't think Brighton haven't had a shot on target. I don't think. Sure they haven't. They've had a few attempts, but not one on target yet. We've had one on target. I think that'll be it. The penalty. So yeah, all in all, let's get some comments in. Then we'll have a look at the other. We'll look at the other scores. Let's get some comments in. I'll scroll back a bit. Ash, be positive. What's Ash said here? Charlie said you'll be able to eat your chilies for your teammate. I would, Charlie. Do you know what though? I've got a pork roast for me tea. Mother-in-law is cooking us a pork roast. Looking forward to that. So let's see. Ash says both our wingers booked. Doesn't bode well for helping the fullbacks. Doesn't, does it? He might have to make a change. Said this before, didn't I? You've got Ashley Young that could come on. Patterson, Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison he might be better under Moyes, maybe. Personally, not for me. But I take your point, you know, Ash. But Charlie Brown said be positive. Totally agree with that. We're 1-0 up. They're playing well. Yeah, they are booked, but come on. They're probably professional enough to not get booked again. Jim Treacy says, joining late, see the score, but why so many minutes of injury time? Dominic Calvert-Lewin was down for a bit. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's gone off with a hamstring injury, it looks like, unfortunately. So we'll get an update on that. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Don't know. We'll get an update. The ref has been shite. I've seen this too many times. Yeah, but Ash, you're right. Listen, you're not wrong. I don't think Charlie's saying you're wrong. But as Charlie's saying, we're winning. What more do you want? We're winning. Let's get the positivity in here. Lunatics just confirming, yeah, the DCL injury and the penalty, of course, for the added time, yeah. Naughtilly says we need a second, can't sit with this. We need a second, third, fourth and fifth before I'd be like happy, to be honest. You know, look, we look like a better team under Moyes, don't we? We really do. It's early days, definitely, but honestly, we really do. But we've seen already this season, the Bournemouth and Aston Villa game, that really, like, destroyed me, and a lot of you probably, to be honest. You know, Bournemouth was the killer, wasn't it? 2-0 up at home, 85, 6, 7 or 8 minutes or something like that. They score one. You think, yeah, okay. And they score second and third. Horrible. So, 1-0 isn't good enough for me either, but we are winning. So, that's, you know, come on. Peter Reed says +7 question mark. Yeah, Peter, as we said though, Dominic Calvert-Lewin and then the penalty. 7 was probably still a bit much, but we got this, people. Come on, Blues. Get in, everybody's saying now. I have to say we are looking okay. Yeah, Wayne, aren't we? Yes, Blues, love you. Everybody's loving it. Who said I'd bring Garner on? Where was that then? Nick, carry on like this. You're going to need physio. Going to pull a hamstring. I can't. It's hard to stand still doing these. It really is. Somebody said I'd bring a Garner on. I'd bring Garner on. It's Tazul says I'd bring Garner on for Decore, so we keep the ball better. It's not a bad shout, you know. Not a bad shout. I was going to say then, I just wonder if that would stop us going forwards, getting forwards as much. But as I've also said, Decore, for me, especially of late, Decore slows down the attack. He really has done recently. So, yeah, maybe not a bad shout. The other one I'd like to see is Harrison Armstrong. I'd like him to get a game, but I don't think Moyes will make a change at all, to be honest with you. Why should he? Everything's gone fine there, hasn't it? Yeah, okay, we could have done with not having Ndai and Lindstrom booked. Of course we could have, but, you know, other than that, everything's gone fine there. We haven't got the hang of playing it round yet, but they're getting there, and it's much better to watch than dice ball. Terry Nash, couldn't agree with you more there. It's much better to watch, and yeah, it could still be better, couldn't it? It could still be a bit better, but let's bear in mind Moyes has only had them for a week, hasn't he? And the coaching staff there, so definitely still improvements to come, but it's so much better than what we were watching. Enjoy your half-time cuppers, guys. Yeah, take a seat, Nick. You look tired after the first half. Don't look that tired, do I? Happy to see we are trying to do something, not just defend, yeah? Right, let's get some half-time scores before we've probably got another 5 minutes or so. So half-time scores, let's go. Premier League only, by the way. Bournemouth still in front against Nottingham Forest. That'll be a bit of a shock, that won't it? Bournemouth are a good side though, aren't they? So, you know, it's well, our Bournemouth are in like 6th, 40 points, so they're only 4 points behind Forest. So, yeah, it's, do you know what I've just seen as well? Kluivert has scored again. Got a hat-trick last week. I'm sure he did anyway. He did. I know he did. I'm checking anyway. But I know he did because I watched the game against Newcastle. Yeah, he got a hat-trick. They played really well as well. Bournemouth against Newcastle last week. So Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest. It seems like a bit of a shock, just because like all the lights, all the headlights have been on Nottingham Forest, haven't they? recently. But Bournemouth, yeah, doing well. 1-0 up there, so see if they can hold that. Everton, of course, 1-0, superb. Liverpool 3-0 up against Ipswich. Szoboszlai, 11 minutes, Salah 35, Gakpo 44. Yeah, that was a no-brainer and a banker, as I said earlier. Ipswich are never going to get anything there, are they? Southampton, as we've seen earlier, went 1-0 up against Newcastle. Bednarek, of all people, scored in the 10th minute. But Isaac has scored 2 to make it 2-1 Newcastle. The first one was a penalty as well. And Wolves... Wolves 0, Arsenal 0. Arsenal have had Lewis Skelly sent off, so Arsenal in the 43rd minute, that was Arsenal down to 10 men, so the entire second half 10 men. It's going Liverpool's way this season, isn't it, guys? I think we just have to accept that one now. Do you know what? I'm not arsed, whatever. As long as we keep going, stay in the Premier League, whatever, to anything else, we don't care, do we? Don't care at all. Charlie Brown said 299 people hit the like. Yeah, come on, guys, give us a like. And if anybody can share the video on any of your social medias or anything, let people know to jump in and watch. We're winning. It's easier to watch, isn't it? Much easier to watch. We are the famous EFC. Fan channel for Everton fans says, Everton. I think that's what you're saying anyway, isn't it? Maybe not like that. No more singing, promise. What's that? Wayne said we are famous EFC. I'll sub when this finishes, mate. Yeah, give him a sub. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Wayne. Give We Are Famous EFC channel a subscribe there. As I said before, young lad starting an Everton channel as well. Give him all the support as well, please, guys. Second half then, much more of the same, isn't it? Really, I wouldn't. There's nothing we do differently there. Second half, is there, Blues? Even if we just keep hold of it. Who went for 1-0? Yeah. What were the 1-0s? It was 2 people down there, wasn't it? Frankie and Vinny, 1878, went for 1-0. So if it stays like that, there's two of these Mr. Dronats going out. Other thing I want to tell you about, guys, is on Thursday night, just gone, me and my little lad went and done a Goodison Park tour after dark. It's like a nighttime tour. I've done a video, it'll be coming out tomorrow not tomorrow, that's Sunday. Tomorrow is my full weekly fly around of the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock, and I've done it a bit different this week as well, with loads more angles and that for us to see. So have a look at that. That'll be out 9:30 tomorrow, and Monday night will be my video of me and my lad doing the nighttime tour at Goodison Park. It was quite a good one, to be honest. Everton done it really well. It wasn't just a tour where you walk around and get like loads of history about the stadium. They had like all these like live like staff. I'd say I don't go as far as saying actors. I think they were just staff in and around the stadium doing all different things and that, which was it was good. It was a good one. I'd recommend the nighttime tour, but if you can't get there, I don't know if they finished them now, but anyway, if you can't get to one, my video will be up 5 p.m. Monday for you to have a look at that, share our experience of that as well. But Tazul doesn't want to count his chickens yet. What are you saying? Oh, you predicted a 1-0, Tazul. I've gone for a 3-2 Everton, but I hope they don't score 2, because 2 of these bad boys will be getting necked if they do, and we don't want that, do we? Yeah, YGFC said this is the chance for Beto to shine. Had enough games and now gets near a full game. If he can't produce anything in this second half, I'm done with him. He's not a Prem striker in my opinion. Waj, I agree about it being his chance to shine. And that I said that before. Look, it's his chance now with the new manager and that. It's his chance to get on the pitch, show a lot more, or just show what he can do. But he did win us the penalty, mate. There's no doubt in that, mate. If he didn't carry on his run trying to win that ball, then Veltman just lets it run out for a goal kick to them, or deals with it, passes it back to their keeper, whatever. But Beto 100% wins that penalty. So I don't. I know he's still got something to prove, mate. But I wouldn't go all the way, Raj, and say like I'm done with him and all that if he doesn't score, for example, this second half. I wouldn't say that, because he's won us that pen. So DCL's had one good half a season since he's been here. I don't get the hype. Gavin, I agree with that, mate. I agree with that. I don't think it's being fair blaming loads on him with the fact that like he hasn't had much service under Dyche. But his injuries are just are a killer, aren't they? They really are. He had a good game there against Spurs last week. And what was it? 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes into this game, he's off injured. It wasn't even challenged either. Wasn't even like running at full pelt, because that's a lot of the time that's where you see the hamstrings go, when they're really like running at full pelt or stretching or something. He jumped, and as he was coming down, his hamstring, he didn't like really sprint into the jump either. It was like a slow jog into the jump. I think, who are they bringing on here? Rutter, is it? Yeah, Rutter's coming on. Don't know who went off though. Still don't know. Everton just about to get the second half underway. Excuse me. 1-0 to the Blues. Come on, you Blues. Come on, Toffees. Up the Toffees. Decore standing over it, ready. And we are off. Second half begins. Straight back to Pickford. He hits it up to Beto. Beto chested to Mangala. Oh, Mangala like chipped it up, and Beto nearly got on the end of that, Garner Gay plays it to Mangala. Back to Lindstrom. Lindstrom plays it nice and safe. Back to O'Brien, who plays it safely back to Tarkowski. Tarkowski back to Pickford, who was outside of his box. He plays it along the floor, back to Tarkowski. Tarkowski now, he hits it upfield, just kind of get rid of it. Brighton started putting on a bit of pressure, so he got rid of it, smashed it upfield, but it's gone out for a throw into them. He's disappointed with himself there over that. Still don't know who's come off for them. Let me have a look. Guessing that maybe, I doubt they'd take João Pedro off. Maybe Balaba. Maybe it was Balaba. No, Gruder they've taken off for Rutter. Let's go Blues. Yes, Charlie. Come on, you Blues. Brighton have got the ball. Matoma down the left. He's gone past Lindstrom. Jake O'Brien's tracking him as he runs inside. We forced him to just carry the ball inside. It's come all the way over to Tariq Lamptey on the right. He passes it back to Balaba. Pass it to Veltman. Out to Matoma. Lindstrom's in front of him. Matoma goes into the box. Thank God it come back to Veltman. As Matoma tries to knock it in to the danger zone, it looks like it come off. Yeah, Jake O'Brien gets a foot in, so it ricochets, comes out to the edge of the 18-yard box. There's a Brighton player running onto it, connects with it really well, but luckily for us, it was Veltman, and he hits it almost out for a throw-in, to be honest with you. 1-0 Everton, 47 minutes. It's where you want to wish your life away, isn't it? You just want it to be like 90 minutes now. Come on. Matoma on the ball again. They're definitely getting it down the left. Pedro. João Pedro takes it off Matoma. He's coming in the box, tries to get round Garner Gay and then knock it in. And I think it might have been... not sure who it was, but somebody come and cut out the cross. It's gone out for a goal kick to Brighton. Lewis Dunk and Van Heck are in the middle. Corner kick to Brighton. We've got everyone back. Beto's in there. Corner comes in. Header's won by Tarkowski. It's really good header. Headed out quite far, and then Ndai Wins it off the defender. We won the ball. And Lindstrom had ran. Hang on, Brighton have got it back. Lindstrom had ran past them, but Mykolenko couldn't get it over to him. Ball bobbles around our box. We managed to get it out to Decore. Decore's attacking up the left now, but he stops and turns round again. Gives them a throw-in. He just always stops, Decore. He just doesn't keep going with his run. I have started that time, haven't I? Yeah. He just doesn't keep going with his run. Always stops. Few nervy moments there for Everton. We forced them back to Lewis Dunk. Out to Veltman. He passes it to Ayari. Back to Dunk. Passes it to Van Heck. Beto put him under a bit of pressure. Makes him turn. Goes to Veltman. Veltman passes it through to Mitoma. Oh, Mitoma with a shot. It goes wide. He tries to bend it round. Pickford dives. It's a good shot, you know. Goes through a crowd of players. He's well onside. They're just showing it. He cuts back in Jake O'Brien and then tries to bend it round. Pickford dives. Goes just wide, that. Pickford shouting at everyone. Going off his head. Love the way he does that. completely nuts at everyone, doesn't he? Pickford plays the long ball up. Brighton won the header, but it has dropped now to Beto. He plays it back to Jake O'Brien. He does really well. Plays it into Mangala, who uses Garner Gay. And he just like towies it forwards and it drops to Lamptey. Pass it to Van Heck, who uses their number 14. Oh, it's Rutter who's just come on, isn't it? I haven't got him on my board. Undai comes out with it. He's going past Balaba. He's gone past Balaba. Now he's jumped inside Balaba. Oh, he gives it to Decore. Oh my God, Decore just fumbles on it. He needs to come off him. He needs to come off. You should have seen the way Undai had gone inside and outside of Balaba and Van Heck. Played really well, Undai. Then Decore's running onto it with nobody there. And it bobbles all under his feet. Jake O'Brien just played well. Played that over to Beto, but Beto was offside. Honestly, that Decore, that was pathetic. Pathetic. I'd love David Moyes to just go, nah, enough of that. Get off. Clown. We've let Welbeck in here. No, we've then Tarkowski jockeys him out towards the corner flag. Plays it back to Veltman. Played it back to Van Heck, but they're well inside our half. They're centre halves. It's with Veltman, who plays it out to the left to Mitoma. They're getting Mitoma on the ball as much as they can. This half, you can see that's the instructions here. Yes, he tries to go past Lindstrom, but Tarkowski comes out, covers it, slides, puts it out for a throw into them. But Toma's been on the ball a lot more though. We probably need to nip that. The ball get closer to him or something. I'm not sure, but tried to play the long ball over to Tarek Lamptey, but ball was won by Everton, and then Dye just whacks it up front. And now Beto can... Van Heck headed it. But now he's fouled him. Decore's fouled Balaba. It was like bouncing, and Van Heck is waiting for the ball, waiting for the time to header it. As he does, he headers it quite light, and Beto was so close to getting on it, but Lewis Dunk just managed to knock it to Lamptey. And then Lamptey's fouled by Decore. It's with Mitoma now on the left again. Pass it back to Veltman. Back to Dunk. Come on, Blues. Come on. We seem happy to let them have the ball. They're not doing that much with it. Long ball over to Mitoma. He hits it back in first time. but whoever it was picked that up, couldn't bring it under control, and it's cleared by Everton. Out for a throw into Brighton on the halfway line. It's with Veltman. Throw them quick. Pass it back to Lewis Dunk. Across to Van Heck. I think the only person Lewis Dunk's passed to today is Van Heck, you know. He's standing right next to him, really. Veltman on the ball. Back to Lewis Dunk. Who's going to pass it to? He passes it to Van Heck. I've got his number. Van Heck runs past Beto. Plays it in the box. Tarkovsky heads it clear. Drops to Balaba. Passes it back to Dunk. Van Heck isn't on, so he has to look for Veltman. He passes it to Matoma on the left. Matoma puts the ball in. One of our players went down injured in the box there. It's Mikalenko. He took a knock on the head. I'm not sure if there was much in it, you know, or if he's just giving us some breathing space. It's slowing it down now. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Rutter. They just jump up together, and he's gone down holding the back of his head, Mikalenko. There's definitely nothing wrong with him. I think it was just a bit of respite for us, to be honest. Good job, Mikalenko. Bournemouth 3, Forest 0. Wow. You said I'd rather have Leon Osman in this current state than Decore now in his current state. I don't know about that, but I'd rather have a few people than Decore. Brighton with the ball, back with it's with Veltman, back to Dunk. Pass it to Van Heck. I'm loving that, I'm enjoying that. Van Heck's looking to make moves forward though. The ball's put in. It's a lovely cross, but Branthwaite cuts it out, heads it out for a corner to them. That looked like a lovely cross, that, to be honest with you. That was if Branthwaite didn't cut that out, that was going to do some damage, I think. Ayari goes over to the attacking right corner, so our left corner to take the throw. A bit of handbags in the box. Referee tells him to hold on while he goes and tells them all to behave themselves. Let's have a look at some of these. Corey is always the worst player on the pitch. 2-0 offside. Oh, Everton, right there, the corner comes in. It's cleared by Everton. Then Ndai chips it to Beto. Beto heads it and tries to run with it, but Balaba cuts it out. He just had a bit too much to do there. Now it's with Matoma on the left. He's got Jake O'Brien in front of him. So it's only 2-0 Bournemouth, is it? Yeah. Back to Lewis Dunk, who passes to Van Heck, who passes it out to Rutter. He's got Ndai in front of him. He's trying to go past him. Chips it into the box. Branthwaite clears. Drop to Veltman. Back to Dunk. Is Dunk going to do? Yeah, he passes it to Balaba. It's dropped to João Pedro. But it's alright. Mangala's cut it out. But it's now come on to Matoma. Brighton. Really good spell of possession, trying to do something. But Everton cut it out. It drops to Decore. And he takes too long on the ball. I mean, he's challenged immediately and Brighton win it back. He is not playing well, Decore, slowing everything down, even up front. That wasn't even up front. He's in front of our back four there, and he still wants all the time on the ball to pick a pass out. There's nothing to do. Hit it forwards and run. Ball comes in. Pickford. It's 1-0 to us still. Don't panic. But Pickford comes out to win a punch off a cross. He doesn't win it. It drops to a Brighton player. And then he's in no man's land, Pickford. It then drops to João Pedro, who has a shot. But Mangala had ran across, got in front of him. And it bounces up and over for a corner to them. Ayari on the corner. Come on, Blues. Come on. If we let it go like this, it seems almost inevitable. Corner comes in. It's cleared. And then Balaba has a shot. That looked like it was flying in, you know. Branthwaite gets his head on it. Branthwaite's asking for pushes in the back. Honestly, that looked like it was flying in. Balaba's shot there. Another corner to Brighton. Corner comes in. Doesn't beat the first man. But it bounces out and they're heading it back in. Bit of head tennis at the moment. Oh, Brighton in the box. We put it out for a corner. It's another corner to Brighton. We're flapping a bit here. We're flapping a bit here, Blues. That Balaba shot was a rocket, you know. Must have heard Branthwaite getting his head on that. Another corner to Brighton. Corner comes in. I think it's is it João Pedro is on the first man, but he knocks it on. Goes to the back post, but luckily it drops to an Everton player who smashes it up the park. And now it's in there. We're forcing them back to the keeper. Dunk's got the ball, but Garner has gone down, injured. He needs to get up because Brighton have just played on. Brighton, if they put the ball in, it's cleared by Everton. It's come to Balaba. Veltman, that's a Welbeck who's on the left. He's going to pass it to Matoma, who's on the left there. Matoma's on the ball. Back to Veltman. I don't know if Garner's still down. No, he's yeah, I think he is actually. They put the ball in again. Tarkovsky wins it. And Mikalenko. No, Lindstrom, I think. Lindstrom stops it going out for a corner. And it's out for a throw into them. Nathan Patterson's coming on. Now, it's got to be for Garner, Idrissa Gana Gueye. He's holding his ankle. He is still down. He is still down. Didn't see if anything actually happened. Let's go to some. Yeah, Patter's coming on, yeah. No, he wasn't. He had no one near him. They're just showing it again. He had no one near him at all. He just went down. So that's going to be our second injury sub of the game. Nathan Patterson coming on for Idrissa Gana Gueye. I'm not sure how he's gonna. Not sure what he's gonna do here. Patterson is gonna go right back, surely. Don't know how we're gonna line up here. Get Decore off. Move Lindstrom into the middle. Decore off. Yeah, but Decore off for who? I know Lindstrom's coming off for Patterson. Lindstrom's off for Patterson. So Nathan Patterson is just gonna play just on the right. What's going on with Garner? I don't know. He's still off the pitch at the moment, so we're currently playing with 10 men. Garner's waiting to come back on, so I think he must have been feigning an injury to his ankle. Oh! Ball dropped for Ayari just outside the box. He snaps at it, and it goes up over the bar. 1-0 Everton, 63 minutes almost on the clock. Come on, you Blues. We're gonna need to get our foot on the ball a little bit here. Definitely. Really is one-way traffic at the moment. Yeah, 5 at the back. I think you're right. 5-3-2. Yeah. Yeah, he's gone 5 at the back. I know it's not ideally what we want to see, but maybe it is the right thing to do. The ball's come over to Matoma. He tries to play it in. It's come over to him on the left. He's inside the box. He tries to knock it in. But Branthwaite wellies it out for a throw-in to them on this near side. Veltman's taking the throw-in. Now he throws it to Matoma to take the throw-in. Veltman back to Doug. Dunk across to Van Heck. Come on, Everton. Balaba on the ball now. He's passed it back to Van Heck. All the way over, the long ball over to Matoma. And Matoma gets it as well. But he has got Patterson and O'Brien in front of him now. Patterson chases it all the way out. They force it back to Dunk. I say force it back to Dunk. Dunk is well in our half. It's now with Tariq Lamptey out on the right. He literally runs around Beto, like ran a ring around him. Beto comes towards him, so he stopped, turned round, and just ran round him. Dunk's got it. Plays it to Veltman. They are camped outside our 18-yard box, like. Every player in our half, apart from their keeper, of course. It's now with Matoma on the left. He's got Patterson and O'Brien in front of him again. He gets the ball in. Branthwaite, dive and header, out. But it drops out to João Pedro, who plays it to Veltman. Now plays it back to Matoma on the left. He's a pain in the backside, this Matoma. He gets it into João Pedro. He chips it across the box. But it's cleared, I think, maybe by Mykolenko, and then Van Heck comes in on it. He tries to head it back into the box to somebody, but it runs straight through for a goal kick to Everton. This is we're kind of playing a bit of a dangerous game here. Real Blue, they said it's 6-2-2. Armstrong now. Beto is shite, sadly. I wouldn't. No, I don't blame Beto. Like Gavin said, I don't blame Beto. I don't at all. I think. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think he's like brilliant or nothing like that. Don't think he's done that much wrong this game. Oh, that's unlucky. And Dye just cut out a pass. Them coming down the right. But he can only get his foot on it and it dropped to one of them. They brought it all the way over to Matoma. This time Matoma has a shot first time and it goes high and wide. Worrying though that they've played a long ball all the way over there. He's got Patterson and O'Brien. It drops right over them and does drop onto Matoma's foot to have a shot. Could be kind of almost genius that what Moyes has gone for there, because Matoma's defo giving us the run around a bit this half, and he's the man that Brighton won on the ball. So we've got Jake O'Brien and Patterson at the back now there. So hopefully mark him out the game, but we didn't mark him out the game then. Second half possession, 86 Brighton, 14 Everton. We are 20 minutes into the second half, so that's a lot of possession for them, isn't it? And Dye on the ball now. Oh! Tried to knee it through to Beto, but it didn't make it. Now they try to play it up to Matoma again. The second ball does get to him though, and Jake O'Brien then just wellies it off João Pedro. Out for a throw into them. They throw it to Pedro. Played it to Ayari. It's all Brighton, but it's still 1-0 Everton. 1-0 to the Blues. We don't. The Everton players don't look like they're panicking. They don't look like we're panicking too much. We just can't get hold of it. But we're also not trying like that much to get hold of it. We're not piling on the pressure for them. We're happy and content to let them have the ball. I'd prefer if we weren't, but we are at the moment. Dunk plays it forward, a long ball. Oh, long ball to Rutter, who brings it down. He's got Tarkowski on his back. He brings it down. I think it's Tarkowski. He's well onside as well. He's got Tarkowski and Branthwaite, you know. He's in between the two. Comes off the top of Branthwaite's head. Drops to Rutter, who turns on it. Smashes it. And smashes it wide. Only just, by the way, only just wide. Pickford dives for it. Pickford may have made it. Pickford may have had it covered. There's a break in play. It looks like they're telling the ref. I don't know what... Branthwaite had a tug at Rutter. Don't know why they told him to end. No, it's alright. Pickford's taking the goal kick now. It was outside the box anyway, but just didn't know what the ref was holding on for then. We've got the ball with Beto. He plays it to the right to Patterson. Patterson puts the ball in. It's won by them. He had a better option there, you know. He had a better option with Beto, had ran in behind. It's now with Pedro on the right, attacking. Branthwaite puts a foot in. Branthwaite's still chasing the ball down. It's gone to Veltman, but Branthwaite's running around. He needs to get back into position now, which he does. Then it comes to Pedro. He's got Decore in front of him. Pass it to the left to Veltman. Veltman's got Decore standing him up. He wants to play it to Matoma, and he does. Matoma's got Patterson in front of him with O'Brien just behind. No route through there. It's gone back to Balabert. Veltman, Matoma. Plays a 1-2 with Veltman. Veltman gets it back. He puts the ball in. And who was it? I think it's Lamptey. Lamptey jumps in front of Mikalenko. Gets a foot on it. But it goes out for a goal kick. So Everton, 1-0 Everton. Come on, you Blues. Branthwaite done well. He did then. Why didn't Beto play and Dyan for it? Yeah, I thought that. I thought Beto had a chance to play and Dyan on the left there. Pickford's being booked. Must be for time wasting there. I suppose it's a matter of time when you're 1-0 up and the other team's putting on so much pressure. Matter of time before your keeper gets booked, taking his time, possibly. Veltman's on the ball, plays it to Balaba, deep inside their half for a change. Quite refreshing to see. Balaba uses the keeper. Beto puts a Beto puts a challenge in on the keeper. He had a right to go for it, is what I will say. I think he's going to be booked. I think Beto's going to be booked. Maybe. But they played it really dangerously back to the keeper. Oh no, he might not be booked, you know. Beto nearly wins that, guys. I'm telling you. That was close to Beto winning that. He didn't get booked. He had the right to go for that. Every right. The shite of 4 up. As I said, it's only Ipswich though, isn't it? Ipswich at Anfield. Always going to go that way. Decore's useless here, you know. Brighton are on the ball. Decore's just... He's useless. He's running around. He's marking no one. They've ghosted past him. Although he has now got the ball and cleared it. He would, wouldn't he? Do you know what I mean? Just because it dropped to him, though. He didn't do anything to win it. It just dropped to him. Clears it straight up to Dunk, who passes it to Van Heck. Van Heck comes forward. Then Garner gives away a foul right on the edge of our box, really. 5 yards outside the box. Yeah. Challenges Rutter, and it's a free kick to them. What would you say? 5 to 10 yards outside our box. Come on, Blues. Come on. We seriously need another, because if we concede, we will capitulate. Yeah. I don't know if we will, to be honest. Well, yeah, we probably will, won't we? No, we won't. Come on, Blues, come on. It's Danny Welbeck and Ayari are standing over the free kick here. The referee's just spraying his foam, which the players always just wipe off anyway. So see the point in that. Stupid. Danny Welbeck and Ayari standing over the ball. The ref's blown. Welbeck plays it to Ayari. Then Welbeck has a shot. It's nowhere near. It's nowhere near. Thank God for that. But it's literally, it's nowhere near. Honestly, it's terrible that. Brighton are making some subs. Wouldn't be surprised if they're bringing off Welbeck straight away. They're bringing off Tariq Lamptey and Ayari. Tell you what, I'll take that as a blue, you know. Tariq Lamptey's done well in the game. They brought on Minte though. He's a good player, Minte. And Hinshelwood. I don't know about Hinshelwood if I'm totally honest. Full disclosure. I don't even know who he is. Goal kick, Everton. It's with Jordan Pickford. Come on, you Blues. Jordan Pickford's taking his time again here. He's having a drink. He needs to be careful. He's just been booked. Oh no, the ref's just blown. I think he was waiting for the ref to blow his whistle for something. I don't know. Oh, is it because the subs? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, sorry, because they made subs. And Dye wins a header. Whoa, it's dropped to Beto. We've got an attack here. Go on, Beto! Oh! Oh, he's had a shot. That wasn't even blocked. It flew out for a corner. How did he not make a defender block this? Oh, he needs to get his shooting boots on a bit there. He's blasted it. Oh, goal words, but wide. For the position he's in, like, he's blasted that 5 yards wide, like. He was only probably, like, 8 yards away from goal. Oh, God, yeah, we need another option. Who just said that? I think somebody said we need another option or something. They are attacking now. It's with Pedro just outside the box with Veltman. See what, that Veltman likes getting forward, doesn't he? Veltman clips it in. Then Mangala wins the header. It's come out to someone on the right, but Ndai wins it back and just hits it up. Just hits it up front. Just to try and give us a little bit of breathing space. It went to, I think it was Lewis Dunk, who then actually played it off better when it went out for a throw into them. They have thrown it in. And Hinshelwood is on the ball, so he must be a defender, him. Plays it to Minte, comes back to Hinshelwood, out to Matoma. Lewis Dunk plays it to Veltman. So Veltman's had loads of the ball today, hasn't he? I feel like I've just said his name. Loads, the most. They played it forward to Rutter. He tries for a 1-2. Now it drops to Balaba. He has a shot as it's dropping down to him. It bounces up. As it drops, he has a shot. It goes over. Love to know how many shots they've had today. It's well over, like. It's well over. Not troubling Pickford at all. We are going to bring on James Garner. So, Ndai and Decore are coming off. Decore is coming off. It's just showing Ndai's penalty now. Cool as you like. Love it. Young. What? Nah, somebody said, who is that? Flash the Original said Young. What the fuck? But to be honest with you, I think we probably need his experience, you know. He's telling them how to set up here. My little girl's just messaged me on my watch saying, yay, Everton winning. See how they're going to shape up here. It's So with their keeper. Looks like Patterson's playing a bit further forward now. It's out for a throw into them. Deep in their half. They throw it all the way back to the keeper. Yeah, it looks like Patterson's playing a little bit forward, so it looks like Ashley Young has gone right back. James Garner is right in the middle of the park. It's what we want. What we want, innit? It's nice that Moyes can see it though as well. He spotted danger today, Moyes. He spotted danger in Matoma, I think, this second half. And Everton won the ball back, but didn't really know what to do with it. And it dropped to Brighton. The three of them round the ball. Didn't know what to do. Mangala's gone down. He's gone down off a challenge from Veltman. Veltman's gone to pick him up, but he stayed down. But he's just like looked whilst he was on the floor. He's just had a look over it like David Moyes, I think it was. Oh, he's definitely play acting here. I'm sure of it. He's still down, like. Hit the like if you want Everton to win. Love that, Paul. Yeah. How many likes can we get? Hit the like if we all want the Blues to hold on to this for the last 10 minutes, guys. Hit that like button for me. Little heart. The little heart at the bottom of your chat. Hit it. See how many we can get. Who's down? It's Mangala, mate. Mangala's on the floor. There you go. There's the likes coming in. Let's get those likes coming. Come on. Get those hearts coming. Mangala's still down. They are doing bits. Look at all those hearts. Love it, guys. Thank you. They are doing some physio to his knee, but I'm still. I think he might be. I think he might be putting this on. Give us a little bit of breathing space. Run the clock down a little bit. NSNO, come on the Ev, yes. Nil satis nisi optimum, come on Blues. Veltman stood on his toe, and he's gone down holding his knee, and he's come on and had some like physio done to his knee. So he's up now. He's up. He's grimacing a bit, but pretty sure he's fine. Keep those likes coming. Come on. The more love we'll get, the more likely we are to win. I mean, that's not that's not the case, but whatever it takes, Blues, whatever it takes. Jake O'Brien throws the ball in. Drops to Balaba. And Beto puts him under a bit of pressure. He plays it back to the keeper. We're not putting them under pressure at the back, though, at all. We've got 10 minutes plus injury to hold on here, everyone. Come on, Blues, come on. Brighton are in our half. It's with Balaba. Plays it to Lewis Dunk, who's also in our half. Plays it to Veltman. He comes forward a bit. He plays it out to Mitoma. He's got Nathan Patterson and O'Brien. Patterson gets a foot in, but it drops it back to Veltman. He plays the ball in the box. Pickford comes out. Safe hands. Grabs it. Gathers it in. Keep hold of it, Pickford. As long as you can until you get told off. Come on. Mangala's back on the pitch now. Walking a bit gingerly. Still certain he's okay though. Pickford hits it. Long eye. He goes for Garner. James Garner. But he can't keep it in. It goes out for a throw. Van Heck on the ball. Plays it forwards to Rutter. Ashley Young. Ashley Young's left back. No, he's just playing on the left. Comes into the box. It drops down for João Pedro. Oh, yes. Yes, we win a free kick. João Pedro is it João Pedro or is it Rutter? There's João Pedro, yeah. He's turning on the ball. And he takes out... keep those likes and hearts coming, everyone. Come on. 4-0 Bournemouth, is it? As he turns here, James Garner. He takes down James Garner. And I hope James Garner isn't still down. That would be tragic, won't it? That's another yellow for them. Keep those likes coming, everyone. Like if we want the Blues to win. Veltman's going off now. At least I don't have to say his name anymore. O'Reilly's coming on for Veltman. Veltman give away the penalty for us, of course, but you know what? He's actually played well for them today. Mangala has also come off. Who's Mangala come off for? Do we have any subs left? Oh no. Are we finishing with 10 men? I think we're finishing with 10 men here. Jake O'Brien on the ball. Lovely play that. Plays it forward to Patterson. Patterson running with... No, it's James Garner, sorry. No, it was Patterson. Was running with Balaba. Balaba takes it off him. Now they're attacking down the left. They've got Matoma on the ball. Pass it back to Balaba. Up the Toffees. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've only got 10 men, I think. If we used all of our subs. It's Welbeck on the ball. He tries to get it in, but he can't. Van Heck tries to get it in, but we can't. You have no sub breaks left. Oh yeah, it's sub breaks, isn't it? You can only have yeah, you can only make them at certain times. I only found that out very, very recently. You know, they play it into the box. Pedro nearly wins it, but Pickford gathers it in. Pickford's got it in his hands. We are 86 minutes almost. Everyone, and it is still 1-0 to Everton. I'm going to be moving around a lot here. I won't be able to stand still. No one's come on for Mangala. As somebody else said, there's no sub breaks left. Oh, Garner Gay's won the ball really well there in the midfield. He's passed it to the left to Ashley Young. Ashley Young is... I think he had it in his mind to just go to the corner flag, but it was taken off him by someone. Back into Balaba. Inside their half. He's approaching the halfway line. Squeaky bum time. Blue CJ, it certainly is, isn't it? Matoma on the ball now. He passes it all the way back to Lewis Dunk. He passes it to Van Heck again. He then passes it forward. He gets a 1-2. They're in our box. Danny Welbeck has a shot. I think it was Branthwaite. Gets down really well. Blocks it. Comes up off Branthwaite and goes out for a corner. Backs to the wall. It certainly is. Certainly is. Let's be having you. Come on, Blues. Michael Deverson. Is that 5-0 to Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest? Jesus. Wouldn't have guessed that one. Corner comes in. Tarkovsky, big head on the ball. Goes out towards the left. It's that Henshelwood picks it up. Plays it to Matoma. Matoma's got O'Brien with him. And then Garner comes away with it. James Garner passes it to Ashley Young on the right. He's hit it forward. Beto is chasing. Whoa! Beto's won it. He won it really well. He's won it really well. He's going into the box. He's still got it. He's still got it. No, he hasn't. He's gone down. Injured. He's gone down injured. Beto played absolutely immense then. Oh no, he's gone down injured. I don't know if he's injured, you know, or if he just feels stupid. because he'd done so well. The challenge he put in on Belaba, he slid and won the ball off Belaba. Belaba's down on the floor. Beto gets up, starts playing, starts to run inside the box. As he runs in, I think it might have been Van Heck or somebody comes in to challenge him. Then he gives it away again almost, wins it back. And then loses it and the ball runs out for a goal kick. It's just dead weird. Because it was so good and so bad within the space of 30 seconds. Minte just comes in to take the ball off him and doesn't have to do anything. Beto plants his feet and seems to have injured himself, but like I say, I don't think he has. He's off the pitch at the moment, but he's running really well to come back on. Hopefully the ref will let him come back on, because we've got 9 men on the pitch at the moment. The ref hasn't waved him on yet. It's with Balaba on the left. Pass it to Henshelwood. To Dunk. Referee, wave him back on the pitch. Referee! Beto is still off the pitch. Oh, Matoma just tried to run in the box, but Garner Gay wins it back. Oh, we can't get out. Now the referee waves him back on. Absolute clown. Beto comes back on. Straight away puts Van Heck under pressure from behind. Matoma on the ball, but he plays it to Patterson, and Patterson just anywhere will do, lad. Just hits it up the pitch, anywhere will do. We are 89 minutes. Sorry, am I shouting a bit? What is it? Is it 8 minutes, did you say? Yeah, 8. Oh. 8 minutes to play. We're already into it though, guys, so there's 7.5. They're coming down the right with Minte. He passes it back into Van Heck. He passes it in. Brighton win the header. It's out for a goal kick. Brighton are making a sub. It's a bit of a strange decision, that, isn't it? That wastes, doesn't a sub waste 30 seconds? They brought off Balaba for some quite big lad, to be honest. Webster. "91 minutes, 1-0, Blues. Come on, Everton, come on. Hold on, lads. 7 minutes to play. The ball goes up. Oh, it nearly dropped right in front of Ashley Young. Oh, then Brighton play it back to the keeper. Then the keeper tries to knock it out to their right back, and Ashley Young just there to head it out for a throw into them. Down by their corner flag. Van Heck throws it in. And it's a throw into Everton. Throw into Everton down by their corner. We will take our time with this, 100%. Ashley Young will take his time. He might even accept a card for taking his time for this. Minte passes the ball to him. Come on, Ashley Young, run down that clock. He's still got hold of it. Still got it. Now he throws it to Garner, who tried to keep it in the corner. And then it was bouncing around, but Garner Gay just hits it out for a throw-in. Now there's 2 balls on the pitch. Van Heck deals with it. It's come over to Pedro, who's on the left, attacking down the left. Nathan Patterson goes in, fronts him, and then it comes to Matoma. Jake O'Brien won it brilliantly there. Brilliantly. He's put it out for a corner to them, though. Matoma looks injured off that. Holding his knee. It's not a free kick or anything. He's won that. It's a great challenge. Great challenge. Yes, we're 10 men. Brighton come into the box there, but they played it out. Chipping it back in. Drops in the box to Pedro. He has to play it out. to some of the attacking down on the right, but the header's won by Tarkowski. We head it out. It's Minte. Minte's on the ball. Halfway inside our half. Then he plays it straight off Beto. Beto can't win it. It bounces off Beto, but their keeper was, luckily for them, well inside our half. Up by the halfway line and won the ball. Otherwise, Beto might have won that. Back with Brighton by the halfway line. Lewis Dunk. He hits it over to number 14 on the left. He's attacking Nathan Patterson. Oh, he hits it in low and hard. Pickford gets a foot to it. It goes out for a corner to Brighton. Once again, it's another corner to Brighton. Corner's coming in now. We are 94 minutes, 4 left. Corner comes in. It's Everton win it. It drops to Garner. He clears it all the way up to their keeper. I mean, our players are knackered. Ball comes back to us. It is won. Yes, it's won by Mikalenko, but he's fouled as he wins it. Oh no, it's offside anyway by them. But I think he was fouled anyway. It's a free kick to Everton. We're approaching 95 minutes, free to go. Have Arsenal got one, have they? Tazzle, yeah. Superb. Come on, Blues, come on. 3 minutes. Near the end, this. Near the end. Long ball. Pickford plays the long ball. Beto tried to win it. He was dropped to their keeper. Pedro's on the ball on the left. He's challenged by James Garner. Now the ball's played up the left, right by the corner flag to Mitoma. He plays it in. Garner just controls it. So nice. Turns on it, and now he plays the ball to Beto. Beto knocks it through Dunk's legs. But Pedro had tracked back. Beto knocked it through Dunk's legs and tried to run onto it, but Pedro had ran back and covered. Lewis Dunk was like a statue there when Beto had gone past him, but luckily for them, Pedro had covered. It's with Minte, down on the right. He tries to play the ball in, but Ashley Young is there, gets down, puts the block in, and stops the cross. Out for a corner to Brighton. Just under 2 minutes to play. I cannot stand still. They've brought the keeper up. The keeper's in the box for this corner. Defend. Ball comes in. Pickford flaps at it. And it's a free kick to Everton. It's a free kick to Everton. Van Heck's gone down as well. He's claiming something or other. So we might have to have another look at this. Not quite sure what happened. Pickford's gone for the punch. I think he was challenged in the air or something. I don't care. It's a free kick to Everton. And it's 97 minutes and gone. So, come on, Blues, come on. This is torture. This is torture, isn't it? Pickford's taking his time. He's checking the lid on his bottle was done up. Needs to be careful because he's been booked already, like. Come on, Pickford, kick it. He does. Goes long, nice and long. Beto then pushes Van Heck over. And it's a free kick to Brighton in their half. They take it quick. And it's Pedro coming down the left. He's got Garner in front of him. The 8 minutes have been played. We have gone 98 minutes now. Brighton chip one into the box. Yes, Pickford. Pedro gets his head on it, knocks it past, and Pickford gathers it in. That's got to be it. It's got to be it. Come on, Blues, come on. Lovely this, lovely this. The ref's going to blow now, isn't he? Pickford's going to take this. Referee, come on. 98 and a half minutes. What's happened? Why is there more injury time here? Beto wins the ball. He's challenging with Dunk. Dunk does slide and boots it back to their keeper. He plays it out to the right. James Garner played really well. Slowed their play down a lot. Then they try and hit it over, but Beto wins it again. Yes, Beto. And we just hit it up the park. Are we done? Are we done? Referee, we're 99 minutes. Yes! Yes! We're done. We're done. Come on, you Blues. Come on! Didn't even have to eat a chili as well. Come on, you Blues. Yes! Take that, won't we? Win away at Brighton. We'll take that. 2 wins on the bounce. And there's a kick-off happening between Van Heck and Branthwaite. And Minte just got shoved by Tarkowski. Minte's going mad. Lewis Dunk grabs hold of him. Minte really wants to have a go at Tarkowski. Tarkowski's just gone over to tell him to do one. The Bournemouth players are not happy at all. They're not happy at all. Just have a word with yourselves, Bournemouth players. Begovic is on the pitch, kicking off. And the Everton players make their way over to the Everton fans. Yes, come on, you Blues. I don't know what happened there, but Bournemouth players went mad at something. Another 3 points. Another 3 points. Where does that leave us? How good's that? Come on, battle, fight, courage, says Flash the Original. Absolutely. Let's be having you with the blue hearts. Love it. Sore losers, Tazzle. It looked that way, mate. It really did. Up the Blues. Great win. What a 3 points. What a week. We love you, boys. Yeah. Dope Corey is finished. Dope Corey is finished. Yeah. Was I saying Bournemouth for going mad there, was I? Whatever. Don't care. Bournemouth might be going mad. Didn't he just win like 5-0 or something? Brighton, the fake hardman. Yeah, the funny thing was, Ash, is Pickford started that, did he? What did he do, Emma? I was too busy like celebrating that. What did he do? Was he winding them up or something? He has a proper wind up, like, isn't he? Yeah, I really don't know what he did then. And the thing is, on USA Peacock, the coverage when it finishes, it just finishes, so they're not even like showing it back. Where are we now? What's going on with the league positioning? Well, positioning we stay the same, I know that, but 23 points, 1 point behind Spurs, 2 behind West Ham and United, and only 3 behind Palace. More to the point, we have gone now 7 points clear of Wolves, with a game in hand as well. Remember, 7 points clear of Wolves and Ipswich, which is just fantastic, isn't it? Cheers, Glenn. Thanks for that, mate. Glenn, you can see that big blue thing. Glenn's just donated £2. Thanks for that, mate. What I might do at some point, I might do like a little membership thing, and I might do like a live video where only members get to join in. But that's something I'm thinking about. It'll only be something like £1.50 a month or something like that. So I won't be going mad. Something I'm thinking about anyway, because I know people like donate like £2 like that. But if I've done a membership, it might mean that people can just do it that way instead. Something to think about. Anyway, it's a great win. for the Toffees, isn't it? A great win, as we've just said there. 1 point behind Spurs, West Ham and that. Who'd have thought that today? Tell you what, it's David Moyes. That's a massive thing, that the David Moyes, isn't it? Because, you know, it's the changes he's made. O'Brien started, Lindstrom, and that. The players are working their socks off there, working their absolute socks off, running themselves into the ground, and that's all we want to see, isn't it? As let's stop that. As Everton fans, that's all we want to see is the players on the pitch working their hearts out for that badge. Honestly, they did as well. I would say, though, I agree with what somebody said there about Decore being finished. He's not very good at all, unfortunately. He's not very good. And I think the sooner Moyes realises that and gets him off the pitch, the better. Hopefully, with James Garner being back, hopefully if James Garner gets, you know, through a week of training and that, maybe we'll have Garner there instead. I'd like to see that, to be honest, because, yeah, Decore just seems to slow everything down and just dead clumsy in that. Going to be interesting to know what's up with Dominic Calvert-Lewin, isn't it? But hey, listen, let's not worry about that for now. Let's just relish in the fact that we've got another 3 points in the bag there. A game there that we knew was going to be difficult. That's a difficult place to go, isn't it, for us at the moment? It's come away with 3 points. 2 wins in 2. Unbelievable. Actually, is it 2? Yeah, it is 2. I was going to say, is it 3 and 3 because the Peterborough game, but no, we had Villa after Peterborough, didn't we? Let's just check out the scores before we wrap this up. Bournemouth 5-0. 5-0 win over Forest. Otara with a hat-trick. That's a mad result, that one, isn't it? Bournemouth are decent, as I said earlier, but that's a mad result, that one. Liverpool 4-1. Ipswich got one then, right at the end. Greaves got one. Gakpo got 2 for Liverpool. We don't care about that too much. Newcastle scored 3 against Southampton in the end. Isaac 2 and Tonali with 1. Tonali getting on the score sheet again. And Arsenal getting a all-important goal through Calafiori, 74th minute. Wolves also had someone sent off, Yao Gomez. So 2 red cards in that one. Back to our game. We'll finish it there. Dale, thanks, mate. Dale's done a little $2.99 from Brisbane, Australia. Thanks for watching, mate. What time is it in Brisbane, Dale? Peter Rees said, what a result. Yeah, what a result. What a result. Who said about name calling there? Wayne, are you the fella from Toffee TV? Somebody said, James Laird has asked if you're the fella from Toffee TV. Not sure. I think Toffee TV probably got their own thing going on today, so I'm not sure. Anyway, Liam said, go in the boozer to get pushed. I'm going home for a roast pork roast. We have our roasts on a Saturday. If anybody find that weird, I really like it. We started doing it ages ago. We've just carried it on. Roast Saturday evening with a nice I'll have a nice bottle of Peroni as well. Brave Expanse watching from California as well. Cheers, Brave. Nice watch along. Enjoyed it from California. I love that, mate. $5 as well, mates. That's really honestly, never expect that. It's really generous. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Right, guys, still got loads of comments and that coming in, but I'm going to finish off. I've got to finish off just by saying, what a game that was. Right, let's be honest, it wasn't the best, most enjoyable game to watch as a Blue, but because like Brighton had all of the ball, and that never makes it easy to watch. But especially second half, by the way, second half was a tough one. But we did what we had to do. We get the ball, we put some pressure on, we get forwards, get a penalty, get a goal, hold on, job done, away win in the bag. Poetry in motion, isn't it? It really is. Guys, listen, thank you all so much for watching. Oh yeah, lastly, I'll put these chilies in the fridge as well for the next one. I'll be at the Leicester game. We've got Leicester next. Then we've got cup game against Bournemouth, both at home. I'll be at both those games, so it won't be on. But I have got Vinny 1878 and Frankie, spelled Franki. Both of you guys have won a Mr. Drone Bobble Hat because you both predicted the 1-0. Well done to you two. So on my live video on Fridays, where we do a pre-match review and chat, I'm going to ask people to predict the result. I'll take like 5 or 6 at random, and whoever I picked out, if any of you get it right, you will win. Might be a bobble hat, might be a hoodie, might be something else, but I'll start doing that. So tune into my Friday night, 5 p.m. Friday night, for my pre-match videos. And yeah, Vinny 1878 and Frankie, what you're going to need to do if you're both watching. If not, I'll catch up with you anyway. But what you're going to need to do is email me at this email address. That's to Frankie and Vinny 1878. If you're watching, email me. I'll get some hats to you. We'll sort it out. Otherwise, guys, please keep watching. Like, share, subscribe. Bramley Moor Dock video coming tomorrow. Goodison Park nighttime tour coming Monday night. Thank you so much, everybody. Up the Toffees. Come on, you Blues. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.